if you're one of those people who don't really follow politics very much, or you don't like to watch political channels, but you like to just listen now and again to a few things that are going on, you may be wondering why there's been no laws passed through Parliament at the moment, and there's been no bills going through, like the online harms bill, and like the any other censorship bill that the Trudeau Liberals have decided to try and push through. None of these bills have gone through because Justin Trudeau will not hand over some documents to do with a scandal that all his guys, all his MPs have sort of got into. I don't want to go heavily into it because it's not really what people, regular, normal, working class people want to hear about. It's, all you really need to know is the fact that some liberal people, and not MPs, but liberal types of peoples, slightly higher up than what us mere mortals are, got put into positions where they then abuse their position to make their companies rich off the back of Canadian taxpayers. Here's Andrew Scheer. He'll explain it much better than I can.
Yesterday, we received a letter from the law clerk about the SDTC scandal and the Liberal government's refusal to hand over documents. I just want to read a key part from that letter. It reads, all three government institutions provided documents containing redactions and or withheld some pages. So that means clearly the government is picking and choosing which documents it hands over. They're literally keeping some documents away from the RCMP and hiding, covering up, and redacting many of these documents. This was something that was not allowed in the original House order. So we are yet again faced with a situation that the Trudeau Liberals are choosing to keep Parliament paralyzed with this scandal. They would rather grind Parliament to a halt than hand over documents related to the scandal to the RCMP. And let's remember what this scandal is all about. Liberal-friendly board members, people appointed to the board by Justin Trudeau, funneled tax dollars into their own companies. The Auditor General found $400 million worth of grants misappropriated in this way. Also found over 180 conflicts of interest. And the government has fought transparency on this all along the way. They refused to listen to warnings from whistleblowers. They fought Conservatives' efforts to uncover details about this scandal. And it was only after Conservatives called in the Auditor General that the sordid details of this affair were made known to Canadians.
So there you go. Andrew Scheer's just, knocked it out of the park. That was from over a week ago, but I still think it should be highlighted week in, week out, and at least repeated. I never mentioned a lot of what Scheer was saying back then, but I feel that it's sort of, with the 25% tariffs that are coming in from America, and with the border thing and with the immigration thing, the SDTC scandal seems to be taking a lower place in politics and in the news, and it shouldn't. It's a $400 million scandal.
First off, if you do the math, $400 million works out to about $9,700 per person in this country. That is an enormous amount of money for the average Canadian.
That was Jamil Giovanni. He's the MP in charge of Durham region, just one over from where I live. And he is absolutely spot on. That is a lot of money for each Canadian to be paying out, to be paying this government's friends and acquaintances to make themselves richer. People getting richer off the backs of taxpayers is disgusting. Anyway, see you tomorrow, guys.